Vipers, I'm Kiana.
And I'm RJ. Welcome to the Weekly Show, Episode 7. Boo!
RJ, why are you under a sheet?
I was trying to scare you. Why are you acting like it didn't work?
We're not even in the same room.
Anyways, it's time for a Halloween edition of Upstreaming, Kiana's Christmas Angel Tree promo, Groovy Smoothies with Ashton, and T's Christmas Treats.
Good afternoon, Verado Vipers. The Angel Tree donations are opening up next month. Sponsored by Verado's career and technical student organizations, which are Skills USA, DECA, FBLA, and HOSA. Please remember that the gifts must be new and unwrapped. Make sure to drop them off in room E30 by December 15th. This also doesn't start until November 30th. Reminders will be sent out as we get closer to this date. Please help a child in need this holiday season, and advisories are encouraged to pick a couple angels too.
Hello, my name is Sebastian. Here's your weekly weather forecast. Monday we have a high of 97 and a low of 69. Tuesday we have a high of 95 and a low of 70. Wednesday we have a high of 93 and a low of 66. Thursday we have a high of 89 and a low of 65. Friday we have a high of 95 and a low of 69. Saturday we have a high of 188 and a low of 64. And finally Sunday we have a high of 99 and a low of 70. My name is Sebastian. That was your weather report.
What's up, Vipers? Welcome to another episode of Groovy Smoothies with Ashton. Today, I'll be making a tropical smoothie. You'll need honey, bananas, kiwis, ice, raspberries, milk, and Greek yogurt. First, chop up 2 kiwis. Next, take a 1/3 cup of raspberries and pour that in your blender. Then, chop up 1 whole banana. Take a 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt and put that in your blender. Then, pour a 1/3 cup of milk. Then, take 2 teaspoons of honey and put that in your blender. And then lastly, pour 2 cups of ice into your blender. All you gotta do is turn on your blender and blend for 15 seconds. And that's how you make a tropical smoothie, Vipers. Thanks for watching Groovy Smoothies with Ashton. See you next time.
Hey Vipers, welcome to my last and final episode of Tea's Treats. For this episode, I am making no-bake chocolate brownie truffles, and I'm going to roll them in powdered sugar so they look like snowballs. So, let's get started. You can also substitute any brownie box mix. This box came with a packet of brownie mix, chocolate melting wafers, and pink salt. You also need 4 tablespoons of softened butter and 4 tablespoons of water. Roll your dough into small snowballs and put them in the freezer for 20 minutes. Generously coat them in powdered sugar and you're good to go. Stay sweet, Vipers. Happy holidays.
RJ, what are you grateful for?
That is a really good question. Right now, I'd have to say hot chocolate. What about you?
I would have to say I'm grateful for my friends and family.
Oh yeah, friends and family also.
Up next is History of Holidays with Stella, Total Gaming with Tommy, a canned food drive promo, spooky Christmas songs, and sports.
Hey everyone. For those of you in hybrid, make sure to wear a mask at school at all times and stay distant from other students.
For 8 days, each November or December, Jews light a special candle holder called a menorah. They do it to remember an ancient miracle in which 1 day's worth of oil burned for 8 days in the temple. During Hanukkah, many Jews also eat special potato pancakes called latkes, sing songs, and spin a top called a dreidel to win chocolate coins, nuts, or raisins. The winter solstice occurs on December 21st. It's the shortest day of the year. People all over the world participate in festivals and celebrations. Long ago, people celebrated by lighting bonfires and candles to coax back the sun. Kwanzaa, which means first fruits, is based on an ancient African harvest festival and celebrates ideals such as family, life, and unity. People celebrate this Christian holiday by going to church, giving gifts, and sharing the day with their families. In some parts of Europe, star singers go caroling, singing special Christmas songs as they walk behind a huge star on a pole.
Today's spooky game is... The Convenience Store is a Japanese indie horror game developed and published by Chilla's Art. The player begins the game as a young woman taking a night shift job at a local convenience store, working in total isolation with a few customers. As time passes by, the manager leaves the player to do certain tasks each night. After each night, you will receive increasingly more cryptic VHS tapes containing brief footage of areas behind the store. During the night shifts, you will start to experience some very strange and disturbing activity going on in the store area.
Welcome back, Vipers, and welcome back to our in-person students of the new hybrid learning system. While we're excited to be back, there are a few changes to the school day that will be happening that you should know about. First off, the water fountains will be closed until further notice. Please make sure to bring your own water bottle. Masks are required to be worn at all times, unless you are eating during the designated lunch periods or the designated mask break. Please keep them on and keep everyone safe. Breakfast and lunch will be provided as usual. Black team will go to school on Monday and Wednesday, and gold team will go to school on Tuesday and Friday. Please only enter through the north, east, or west cafeteria doors only. Do not enter through the main office unless you are late. Health screeners will be provided upon arrival.
'Twas the day of the food drive, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Looking for the last container of cranberry sauce before everyone eats it all on Thanksgiving.
Look at all those canned beans. Why do you have so many?
Oh, those? We overstocked when the pandemic hit, so now we have a lot of canned food left over.
You know that there are people who don't have enough food to feed themselves.
What does that have to do with me looking for cranberry sauce?
Well, if you're not using all those cans, you could donate them to people who need them.
That's a great idea, actually. I never thought of that. Thanks, consciousness.
Actually, I'm a disembodied narrator, but never mind. Sponsored by Skills USA, DECA, FBLA, and HOSA, the Canned Food Drive is a great way to help those in need during the holidays. From November 2nd to November 20th, you can drop off boxes at the front of the wings at school. Your donation will benefit St. Mary's Food Bank. Let's try this again. 'Twas the day of the food drive, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Tea's canned goods were delivered to school with care, in hopes that her fellow vipers would too give their share. Thank you to all and good night. Ho 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 ho! Happy holidays!
Hey Vipers! In spirit of this week's holiday mashup episode, I have a question for you guys. What if Christmas songs were spooky? Actually, let me try it.
Rang doorbells, children yelled, candy in your hair. One place scarier than trick or treat is in the dentist chair.
Did you like that one? Alright, I have one that's better.
Make my wish come true. All I want this holiday is food.
Oops, that one was Thanksgiving. My bad. Let me try again.
Last Christmas you sent me a heart, but the very next day I found out it was a group text.
You know what? Maybe I just shouldn't do this anymore. Alright, Vipers, that's all I have for you today. Make sure you continue to take care of yourselves by the time the actual holidays come around. Stay safe. Bye.
Hi, I'm Nick, and it's KVHS Sports. Volleyball has home games tomorrow and the 22nd, and there's away games on the 14th, the 20th, the 26th, and the 27th. Sim and Nick, see you later, Vipers.
Remember, Vipers, that the Christian Fellowship Club is still looking for members to meet with them on Wednesdays from 11:45 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. If you are interested, contact Ms. Waddle for more information.
After fall break, the 2021-2022 free application for Federal Student Aid, FAFSA, will be available. Reach out to Mr. Navarro if you have any more questions.
This is still really hot.
Then why don't you just wait?
Oh, speaking of waiting, I have something for you.
Oh, thank you so much. I have one for you.
Oh, you're welcome. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Up next, we have a trailer for a short film, mask PSA and social distancing PSA, and astrophotography with Brian.
Why don't you do something productive instead of wasting your time on that phone? Why would I do that? It's New Year's. We don't have any schoolwork. Well, technically, we have 2 minutes till New Year's, so we're not there yet. So? No one does any schoolwork on break, so let me enjoy my 2 minutes. Fine. Do what you want. Alright, 30 seconds left. Get off your script. No, how about you get off your dumb phone? Alright, New Year starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What? How is that even possible?
Due to the current pandemic, the year 2021 has been postponed. Beginning now, the next 365 days will test the human race in ways unparalleled in this universe past trials. Good luck to you all, and have a great 2020 Part 2.
Come on, are you serious? This has to be a joke. Right, Brayden? Brayden? Brayden?
It finally happened, guys. We're going back to school in person, but we need to remember one key rule.
It feels so nice to know that we're all one step closer to having everyone back in school.
However, we do need to remember social distance. Although it's nice to see some of your friends again, if you want to see your friends, we still have to abide to the rules.
Remember to stay approximately 6 feet away from everyone at all times. I know this may be tricky considering the fact that we each have to get to a specific area within a specific time frame.
But it's definitely possible. Try to leave class on time and make an effort to go straight to your next class, rather than stopping and talking to your friends in the hallways.
It's not hard to do. All you have to do is stay away from everyone and take your own personalized route.
If we can go this long, then eventually we'll be able to go back to school.
And we can officially become one Verado again. Remember to stay safe,
mask up,
and social distance.
That's all we have for today, Vipers.
Have a great day, and we'll see you later.
What's up, everybody? My name is Brian, and I'm here to show you something that's actually really interesting and really cool. So what I'm going to show you today is how to take astrophotography with a camera, whether that be your phone, a DSLR, a mirrorless, by just following these few steps, and you can take really awesome pictures of the stars. So for step number 1, what you're going to need is a tripod and a camera. Also, make sure that when you're taking a picture, that your tripod and your camera are set on a flat surface, and your camera, mainly it's best to aim it 90 degrees up, because the middle of the sky tends to be the darkest part of the sky, so you can get really good shots of the stars by doing that. Also, when you're taking pictures, make sure you're not near any like really bright lights, because whenever you take the picture, the camera is sucking in all the light that it can. So if it sees any lights from anywhere else, it would make a big glare through the whole screen, and we don't want that for our picture, because then it's going to give it a lot of grain. For your shutter speed, which is the thing on the far left corner, you're going to divide 500 by your focal length. So for example, my camera is right now at 55 focal length, so I would have to divide 500 by 55, and I would be getting around like 10. So by using that number, you actually move your shutter speed all the way to 10 seconds. For my case, depending on your focal length and your division 500, that number has to be rounded. And then another thing, your aperture. So your aperture, doesn't matter what camera you're using, so you need that to be as low as possible, so when you take a picture of the stars, you can get all the light from the picture of the stars. And your ISO should be around 800 to 6400. If you're gonna start with your first picture, I'd recommend shooting at 800, and if it doesn't seem that bright, then you can raise it higher. Make sure that your camera lens is focused on the stars. All right, now I'm gonna take the picture. All right, we took the picture, and let's see the picture now. See, there you go. You get a clear picture of the stars. Nothing's out of focus. Everything looks really nice. All right, so now that we took our picture, now we're gonna take it onto the computer, and we're actually gonna edit the picture and make it look really nice. All right, so I'm gonna show you that right now. So the first thing you're gonna do is that obviously you're gonna have your picture uploaded, and you're gonna raise the highlights a little bit so you can see more light into the picture. You're gonna raise the whites so the white color can pop out a little bit more, and then you're gonna lower the blacks a little bit, and then you're gonna lower the shadows a little bit, and then you're gonna raise the contrast, and then you're gonna raise the exposure a little bit. So we're done with the light part, and then down here you can add clarity, and then you can add a little bit of dehaze so you can see more stars pop into the screen. What I would recommend doing is that you add a little bit of color noise and noise reduction, like that. That way you don't have so much grain because of the ISO. So just tweak that a little bit, and to show you the comparison of what I mean popping the stars out of the image, this is the original and this is the new one. Like, you can definitely see just by following like a few tiny steps, you can really make the stars pop into the screen. So yeah, that's all I really have for you guys today. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial of how to take astrophotography, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!